Hello everyone. Hope you saw my previous video where I highlighted the 8 most important traits of successful people, namely self-confidence, communication skills, interpersonal relations, goal setting, public speaking, soft skills, image building, and leadership qualities. And I had said that I shall cover each of these one by one in my next videos. So today we will touch upon the first trait, self-confidence, a much talked about skill and the most desired by all of us. Well, this quality is all in your mind and subconsciousness. It is you who has to overcome your apprehensions, fears, or shyness to gain confidence in that domain. And this belief in yourself is all there is to be self confident. So I ask myself, do I lack self confidence? Maybe yes. Well, friends, lacking self confidence is very common. Some of us lack it in one or two fields, few maybe in more fields than one. Rarely is a person who is not confident about anything, and equally rare if a person is confident about everything, which is a dangerous personality. So, what do I do about it? Lacking self confidence, what needs to be done? First and foremost, identify. This can come about only through self reflection. Try and recollect instances where you were unsure of yourself and felt shaky. Maybe an example you may recollect is when asked to speak in front of an audience. Once identified, prepare, practice, and rehearse. This may seem very elementary and very educative kind of an advice, but that is the most important one. Whichever fields you have identified where you lack confidence, you got to put in efforts there. Same example of public speaking. Rehearse speaking in front of friends or family and accept imperfections. Friends, no one is perfect. You do keep doing this and gradually you gain confidence. Other than preparation, what next? All of us have some of the other positive qualities. So play on these. Play on your strengths. Continuing with that example of public speaking. Your strengths may be a good voice, body language, or subject knowledge. Capitalize more on that. Whichever field you are lacking self confidence, within that field, you pick on your strengths and focus more on that. One more tip, set achievable shorter goals. You all understand what I'm saying. Suppose you're not a good swimmer, you know how to swim, but you lack confidence. So, in the pool, try an easier stroke, maybe for just 6 to 8 meters. Next week, increase it by a few meters more. So, your goals are short Right from the beginning, don't attempt to do the whole length. So these goals will seem achievable. You'll gain confidence and would then attempt to increase them and continue to track your progress in that. One more technique which I can suggest to build your self confidence: reward yourself and think positive. Continuing with that example of swimming, once you start making some progress, compliment yourself, maybe within your family, and avoid negativity or pessimism or trying to remember past mistakes where you couldn't even swim few meters. So think more of future positive instances. Visualize success. Same example, you could visualize some upcoming swimming trials where you are hopeful of making the cut. This will definitely boost your self confidence. And now, once you gain some confidence, try to be bold. At times, being adventurous and taking risks adds a big boost. I'll take an example of a person having, stage fright when asked to sing, even though he does sing pretty okay. So, at a large social gathering, given the chance, go up front and sing. It could have been impromptu. If it works out well, I can assure you your stage fright will be lost forever. One more advice: there is no harm in certain cases to seek professional guidance from professionals. There is no stigma attached to this. Coaches and guides are meant for such cases. Again, say music or singing, you can ask some expert what is lacking in your music or singing. And once you adhere to those tips given, you will find your self confidence will improve. And lastly, volunteer for leadership roles. Take responsibility. Even if you're unsure, volunteer. Say within your colony there's a meeting to be organized. You're one of the residents. You just raise your hand and take the lead and volunteer that you will organize this meeting. It will give you tremendous self assurance, and soon you'll self realize your potential, because in a leadership role you get responsibility and it adds tremendously to your confidence in various fields. So friends, in this session I have highlighted 8 steps which followed gradually and religiously will definitely build your self confidence. To summarize, firstly, identify those areas where you lack confidence. Practice, prepare, rehearse. This is a mantra for any weak areas we have. Be positive and play on your strengths. Set achievable shorter goals. Keep rewarding yourself, complimenting yourself. Be adventurous, bold, sometimes take risks. In extreme cases, there is no harm in seeking professional guidance. And wherever given a chance, volunteer as a leader. Hope you found this session useful. Next session would focus on the next trait of how to develop your personality. Thank you and Jai Hind.